What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nonsense Brewery. This is episode 36. We are recording on a fine Tuesday evening, and I am your host, Daniel Enciso. I've got, what is this? Just tequila. Well, no, vodka. Sorry, vodka and ginger beer. That's all I got. No beer.
Vodka
and some
tequila.
ice. And no.
Hey man, ginger beer, it kind of counts.
Just vodka. Actually, I'm not. I just grabbed some liquor. I'm spaced out. That's all I have for you guys. Alex Kaderi, brother, what's up?
Brother.
Today I'm drinking soda water again. Sorry, I'm being boring. Why?
No, we can't say being not drinking is boring.
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, I'm choosing not to drink today.
It is. I'll say
because I got I drank. We went to Nashville and had a few drinks over the weekend, and now I'm just like I'm ready to just have a week. You know what I mean? So
I'd like to hear about that in a second.
I love
Jerome, what are you doing, my man?
What's up, guys? I'm just chilling, having a hectic week like everybody. Maybe we can talk about that in a few minutes. But today I've got another local beer. This time I'll describe it for the fans. It's got like a Jaws situation going on the can, but then the back end of it looks like a chicken drumstick. It's called a Net Finch and Chill.
Heck yeah.
You know, like Netflix and chill, if you didn't get that. Made with blueberries, honey, grape must, whatever that is, vanilla, and lactose. 6.5% alcohol. It's nice. Joshua, what are you sipping on today?
That is a thorough.
Got a small, it's called Miller Lite. It's a Pilsner from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You guys might have heard of it.
Local joint, huh?
Pretty good. It's kind of hoppy. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend trying it if you can get your hands on one. Kind of hard to find.
I love it. And for the viewers, I think Josh looks like the most comfortable. He's actually completed the mind shift change from work to just his evening. So props to Josh for being on his blankie and on his couch, just chilling with us.
I got my second COVID shot today.
How you feeling?
Bad. I feel like shit.
Damn.
So
really?
Why. Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yep.
No.
So I'm reclining in darkness.
What time did you get the shot this morning?
7 a.m.
When did you really start feeling everything?
Yeah.
Well, so I worked until 2:30 and I had a bad headache. And we had you guys know I have that rental.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a HVAC guy coming to inspect the unit at the rental, so I had to go meet him. So I went and met him, paid him, and just kind of did a little yard work over there. And 4:30, I was like, all right, I just feel like shit. So I came home and I laid down.
Damn, dude.
I see.
2:30 headache, 4:30 knocked out.
Do you have a fever?
I don't think so. I do have chills. It's weird.
Yeah.
I like that. I like you're drinking beer though. That's one of the things that I would not recommend while you're sick.
No,
or just feel rough.
Old man's medicine right there.
I got some light sensitivity. Light hurts my eyes right now, and it's a little bit of headache and chills.
We'll have an ASMR episode. You know what I mean? Real quiet.
Yeah, do that.
No,
we can't do ASMR because Dan's not here to do the fucking
the slurps.
Yes. That is
so
true.
dude, I would recommend if you have a thermometer to do something to check your temp, because I had 101 point something when I had my shot. Barb had 101 point something when she had hers. And I was I had the chills all night long, and I had 3 comforters on top of me. So probably what you're feeling right now.
I hope it's not a rough night then. It's funny because the first one, that was the day I hung that ceiling fan. I felt fine.
Yeah.
I didn't have any issues at all.
That's what I've heard about the two shot ones, is that the second one's significantly worse.
Mine's Friday.
Sheesh.
Hey man, get on top of it. Grab some Gatorade from the store.
You getting
be
Pfizer?
prepared.
I'm getting Moderna.
Dang.
Speaking of all these shots and COVID, did you guys see where the Johnson & Johnson, what's going on with that?
Yeah, they paused everything for a little bit. For 2 weeks, I think.
You worried? I'm a J&J boy.
I want to say, like...
Didn't somebody read the article, right? And it was only for, like, women...
I didn't.
Who are...
Yeah, between 18 and 48.
Who are on birth control, like a certain birth control.
Okay, so I'm good. I'm good then.
Yeah.
You should be.
Only,
you should
only
be
on the
okay.
birth control, right, Drew?
Right. I'm only on the birth control. I'm not in between the ages of 18 and 48.
Oh man.
Dude. But
had a crack.
I want to get your opinions on that, on the whole pause situation, because I've got an opinion that I'd like to share.
And
but
birth
what do you
control?
guys think?
I feel like people need to
On
be getting
pausing
vaccinated. I feel like people need to be getting vaccinated, and pausing it's probably not ideal. Or at least, maybe people shouldn't be like, by getting, I mean, as many options should be available, right? Because if you saw like the Chinese CDC director or whatever actually came out and said that, you know, their vaccine effectiveness is around that 50% range. And those vaccines are going all over the place. Like in South America, you'll see that one going on a lot, and I'm sure in other places too. And I guess what my point is I'm sure that one also has some adverse reactions, right? Like just it's not perfect. And obviously it's less effective than like J&J, Pfizer, Moderna. If that one's not being paused, why would you pause J&J given these anomalies?
Right.
But I also think that shows the difference in between the medical systems that we probably have here and in other certain Western countries, and kind of like the standards that they have, that like, even though it's like, yes, not everyone's going to be affected, that's just how high level it has to be.
It's like an abundance of caution, right?
It's like
weird. This is bolstering the whole pro-vaccination. It's to me, anti-vaxxers should not be like, oh, you could see like 6 people got this. They should be like more so proud of how serious the medical community is taking this. You know what I mean? They're pausing everything because 6 people got blood clots, because one person got.
I see what you're saying.
Hurt. You know what I mean?
So here's kind of on a similar note, Alex. Like here's my opinion. You know how in 2020, in just like current history, just everything is overly politicized, right?
Yeah.
Like everything is political for no reason at all. What I've kind of noticed, in America, what I've kind of noticed in this situation that I find interesting is they paused the vaccine for like overly abundance, caution, whatever. Fine. But it seems like the people that are mad that they've paused the vaccine are the same people that don't want to get the vaccine.
Right.
You know, it's the same end of the political spectrum. And, you know, part of it, is it because it's the Biden administration that's pausing it and they just want to, you know, talk shit on the Biden administration? I don't know. Maybe. But it's like, it doesn't make sense in my head, you know. The other statistic I read was that they're pushing out so much Moderna and Pfizer that it doesn't even matter if they pause the Johnson & Johnson one. They're still like on track to vaccinate everyone, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just an interesting observation.
Yeah, maybe we are that there's this word in Spanish, I guess in English, I'll just say, like, maybe we're that well off that we can just be like, yeah, this one isn't as good. We'll just put it to the side. Because I've talked to some of my friends who are like more like Brazil based, for example. And like, you know, they're asking like how the state of the vaccines are, and like people their age aren't normally getting them as much as people like the same age as us over there. They're not getting them as quick. And like they're, you know, they say like, look how good, like we're distributing it over here and I'm making it accessible. It's funny because like, as you mentioned, Jerome, maybe that's a component too. Yeah, we have enough. So yeah, if this one isn't working, like let's just hit a little pause button and we got enough, right?
Send it to Japan, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
They
I
just
don't
now started it.
Tennessee's kind of a
Or
special case
let's-
too. Like not the other states haven't been able to get it to young people yet.
Yeah, which is always surprise. Tennessee is such an interesting, like, Josh, you brought up that you brought up, you remember, like, the gun permit thing that's going to happen this summer. If you all
Yeah.
think about also like Tennessee policies in terms of like education, the fact that like the community college is paid for like the first 2 years is very, it's an interesting dynamic in terms of what like the state decides on like promoting and doesn't, right? Because it's very heavy on for education. I don't know if it was with Governor Haslam or the governor before that there was a huge push from the executive level, and so there's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, what's up, Kaderi? I love that. I love that.
Did you raise your hand?
I hope that shows up on the. I hope that shows up on the recording.
I just wanted to see if that worked or not. I don't know.
Yeah, we should use that more. We should use that more.
These are all like fantastic points because Kentucky is also giving it out to younger people as well. Do you think this is because there's an abundance of people that had the cases, or do you think like it's just in terms of the region? You know what I mean? Because like we're neighboring states, so.
If I had to guess, and this feels very conspiracy theory-ish, but my guess would be that in red states, more older people have rejected the vaccine and don't necessarily want it. And so there may be more to go around. And so they're going through the phases more quickly. Like
Jerome, that's not quite a conspiracy because even at my own workplace, they were giving them out to like people that had to be there 24/7. And there weren't enough. There weren't enough people that signed up for it.
Yeah, they're probably like in red states specifically. They're probably having a hard time like finding people to even take the vaccine. So they're just like, all right, let's just open it up to anyone who wants it because we have so much.
Yeah, don't let it go to waste.
That's fine with me. Natural selection.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Speaking of which, like I haven't actually looked at like, the case counts or anything. Is it still going up and up and up like ridiculously? The last time I checked was, I don't know, 2-3 months ago.
I don't
like, are we still going up or has the vaccine slowed it?
I don't think our areas, Michigan's an interesting case right now. I've seen some stuff on the news there. I'm not too sure. I don't think any of the areas we're currently in are like the cases are like spiking like before.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's good. Okay. We're at like 33%, I think, right now, fully vaccinated, or 1 in 4, something like that.
The country or Kentucky?
The country. So
that thing is like state by state. Like Tennessee is like ready to open, in my opinion, because like anybody who can get the vaccine or wants to get the vaccine can.
Yeah.
And we're not overloading hospitals. So like at this point, like if people aren't going to get vaccinated, then they're just going to have to get it and go through the hospital and get out and build the herd immunity,
Yeah.
Like that's all we can do.
Yeah, I think at this point, like the only, I mean, I'm sure there are more, but really probably the only states that need to be overly cautious still are probably like California, New York, Texas, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Just in terms
Florida,
of numbers.
I mean, Florida too. Kind of. They got.
Florida too. Probably
got kind of out of hand with all the spring break, which I bet you if all those students like would have been vaccinated like the months before, like Miami wouldn't have had that like spike or whatever that they were having when all those people were visiting. So they should have just been given those shots like, at the beach.
Yeah.
They should have set up.
They should have been like, we'll give you a free Corona if you get the shot.
Dude, shot for shot.
Dude, that is an
excellent. That's a good one. That's a great marketing.
Both ideas were great.
Should have hired like some kind of marketing team to like.
They should have. They should have. Shot for shot. That's a great one, Alex. That's $1 million idea.
And the Corona one right there.
Boom.
Let's think about that for a second. Let's I don't know. Let's this sit.
Let's digest it.
Yeah. So why is it like it's just like nobody's sitting in those meetings that actually speaks like the language of like what these kids would understand. Like It's always like nobody wants to be told what to do. They want to be like
Right.
convinced that what they wanted to do is the right thing, right? And so like Kadari and Jerome, what you were saying is that if the Corona offer would have been there for people who like beers, or like some shot for shot kind of coupon, maybe not the right there when you're having it, but like, hey, you
Sure.
go to the bar down the street later tonight or tomorrow, boom,
Dude,
here's a shot of
Krispy
top
Kreme.
shelf. Here's
Yeah,
a
Krispy
shot of
Kreme
top
offered
shelf.
like a free dozen of donuts.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
that's the only reason some people got it.
Yes.
No, like as joking as that sounds, like I guarantee you they probably got like a I don't know 100,000 people that were like on the fence that weren't going to do it, that are like, oh, I can get a free donut every single day, I'm gonna do it. You know?
Wait, can I go to Krispy Kreme today?
Do you have
Can
your
you?
vaccine card?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
get a
you
free
go.
donut every single day in 2020. You can do it.
Yeah.
Like you can use the same card over and over every single day, once a day.
2021.
Yeah, it's 2021, Jerome.
Oh, sorry, 2021. Every single day in 2021, you can do it.
Idiot.
Damn. But I think you're onto something here, Kadari. Maybe, it'd be interesting if we just like, I don't know if we had that kind of much money, but like we should just buy some shots for some people. I'll open up a Venmo small business account and I'll just Venmo people every time they get a
Okay.
shot. I'll pay for their shot.
There
I'm
you
not saying
go.
I'm gonna do that, but like that'd be
Okay.
kind of
That'd be a good idea.
We could start the movement. It goes viral in a couple
Hey,
weeks.
man.
And
What's sad is that like you have to convince people to get something that might be better off for the country as a whole. Like, all right,
Right.
75%, you finally get a shot, no more masks. Like that should be enough. That should be enough
Yeah.
incentive right there. But no, I know the way that people work. They're not going to do it unless there's some incentive for them, that they can immediately grasp.
I mean, that's always the case though, right? Like the
I thought you
incentive.
No,
could
I
still-
agree.
Right.
I thought you could still spread it if you get the vaccine.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can.
you
but
might.
The whole point is the 75% is herd immunity.
So really, like getting the vaccine is kind of almost selfish because it like protects you, but like it doesn't
Yeah,
protect
Not
other
from
people.
others.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
a lot of people are getting it so they can travel again and all that. And so,
Right.
but if we do it as a collective, then it's like, but I mean, that's the only way, because it becomes very abstract when you're like trying to take care of like, that's why you like people take care of their immediate family. Like if you try to take care of everyone in the world, it's an unfeasible kind of thing, right? So you gotta.
It's like what they say on the airplane, put your own oxygen mask on before
Yeah,
you help
yeah.
someone else.
That's some facts. We're just imparting
yeah.
wisdom left and right now.
Right. And plus, like, I don't know about you guys, I don't know about the listeners right now, but I've had enough of the work from home, study from home situation for the last year plus now. Like, I'm ready to go back in the office. Josh, I know you're doing a 2-week rotation. Alex, I know you're going in basically full time. Yeah,
I am full time.
But in CISO, you're 100% remote still. I'm 100% remote still. Like, I don't know. I'm ready
soft.
to.
I'm soft, man.
I'm ready to
Let's
go
just
back into
let's
the
just say it.
office.
Let's just say it.
So, if people think it's selfish that I got the vaccine, or people think it's dumb that I got the vaccine, I'm gonna say I'm trying to go back in the office. I'm trying to talk to actual people instead of staring at a computer screen all day.
I feel that.
And see, so
Listen,
are they
man.
gonna like make you come back to New York anytime soon?
Not anytime soon. Like they have like all these policies, and they say, oh, you gotta, I guess, keep it confidential and all that. But nah, it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's like they have a plan, but it's like what a lot of people in this industry are doing. So like from a high level, like I was on somebody's Instagram story, not at my company, and they were at their office, but their office looked kind of empty in New York, like in Manhattan. And what this says is like there's this whole weird thing where like they will let people, well, it's not weird, it's just like it's a strategy that they enable people, hey, you can go in and work, but like maybe it's like 10% capacity and all that, and because we don't need to be in there. And then there are places who are not allowing people to go to clients, so that's not happening either. Other places where like clients want you to be there, I've talked to some friends like at some accounting firms. I don't know how they're going to deal with the fact that if a client wants you there and the company is not putting people in their office, how do you deal with that? The whole point is like it's like two-sided. I think people want to go to the office, they want to work, they want to enjoy the cities that they live in. There's the other issue where like clients want you to be around, but then it's like companies don't know what the policy is. Because if people start getting sick or stuff, like, is it their problem? Is it not? Like, I don't think anybody else like sued the company before if they got the flu. I don't think anybody's going to sue somebody if they get COVID while on the job. How do you correlate, like, if you're on the subway in New York, did you get it from there? Did you get it at the office?
Yeah.
So like, as long as like everyone's like on an equal understanding that like nobody's suing anybody, I think it'd open up a lot faster. I think that's the main impediment, because like why are people not allowed in there? There's other companies who just don't want to like spend the amount on real estate or all that, and so then that's why they're like trying to do either full remote or some kind of hybrid. But I don't think I'd work at a place that's fully remote unless like I was like hopping in between countries and stuff and doing it like that. If I had a gig like that, then that's the only. But because it's not worth it, it's just not worth staying at home the whole time, in my opinion. Like the whole time. There's got to be a mix.
And
one
things
day out of the
things
year.
are changing like constantly.
Yeah.
Like my internship this summer was supposed to be fully virtual, 10 weeks, but then like last week they told us that the first 3 weeks are going to be virtual, and then now we have the option starting in July to come into the office or not.
Okay.
But again, this is in Virginia, so like, you know, not like crazy restrictions like New York, but still, I think things are getting better. Things are looking up for sure.
But just to give you an example though, like in the social sense, like I saw another Instagram story of somebody who's at like Central Park, and there were like groups of people, like I feel like I've said this before on this podcast, or maybe I mentioned it, I don't know, like 50 people just dancing salsa in the middle of the park, like close.
Damn,
and
that's awesome.
and the groups were and all I'm saying is like if that's happening like now, I don't know, New York might be opening up too, so I think people are getting out there. So I don't know about that, but could potentially.
And that's been the COVID corner.
It was, yeah.
So what else is going on? Did you guys see that Bitcoin went over 63,000 today?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna hit 400K.
Wild. Josh, I want to hear your understanding of what an NFT is. Go.
It's a Bitcoin that's not a Bitcoin. I don't know.
We're gonna have to. We need to make some for our podcast, like for our original contributors. We just need to give them an NFT that says you're an original listener. And then
how do you do that? How do you make an NFT?
It'll be our Christmas bonus.
I've been looking into it. There's marketplaces
where
you can. Yeah, well, not to like buy, because I don't know what to actually buy that's worth my. Like I don't think I have enough money to spend on
NFTs
everything.
NFTs are like baseball cards.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it depends on what we're talking about. Like
they only have value because everyone accepts that they inherently have value.
Well, so here's a cool thing that I learned about NFTs recently.
Like dollars.
Here's what I learned about NFTs recently. So apparently you can like put code into them. So like take like a digital artwork piece, for instance, like a digital painting or something. Apparently you can code the NFT to where the original artist can get a percentage like royalty every time the painting is sold.
Yes.
So like if the very first time you sell it for like $100, but then it gets sold multiple times.
An NFT, like a Bitcoin has a blockchain and it just like truncates it every time. But like,
I think it's the same. I think it's built on the backbone of the blockchain. So if you were to copy it, the chain would see that there's I
have a question for you. Like, what do you mean by copy? I'm not trying to like. There's no trick question here. I'm just like, what do you mean by like copy? I'm just trying to understand.
Like counterfeit.
So like if you're saying like if there was an actual physical painting, like everybody knows the Mona Lisa, so I'll just use that as an example, or Starry Night or whatever.
Right.
If somebody copies that one and they're like what's the difference if they were like not atomically the same, because if they were atomically the same, that'd be weird. But if they were like visually the same,
Yeah, a counterfeit.
like inch by like and
Yeah.
even if they were made at the same time, right? Like side by side by each other, but one was by the actual painter, Vinci, and then one was by another painter. They're both made by the same, like, so what, like, I guess
You
what I'm
could
trying to get
carbon
at.
date it or something to
Yeah, like
still
let's say
see which one's the
everything's the
original.
same except the painter. I think that's what matters. Yes or no?
But I feel like, to Josh's point, I think the difference in digital
How
artwork
did
is
somebody
like
take the Mona?
you can
Like, did
control
somebody
C,
take the Mona
control
Lisa
paste.
and like put it on a copy like scanner, like somebody sits on it like and copies their ass? Did somebody take the Mona Lisa and put it on a scanner and scan it to themselves and then sell it to somebody else? Like, what happened?
Yeah, that's
I
a
guess
good
that's what
question.
I
I
don't
actually
understand.
don't know how they got those copies,
I
but
mean,
Because how could I
So-
not just also do that?
so
can.
here's my
no,
understanding.
the thing is you
Josh.
can. It's just like who's actually going to buy that? Like you can know who the actual creator was, and depending on your choice, that it's pretty
So-
arbitrary choice.
My understanding, Josh, is like with a physical painting like that, like, yeah, you could have a counterfeit that looks identical, but maybe someone can do like some carbon dating or something like that and prove that it's
I'm talking
not
about
the
the
real thing, right?
NFT. I understand
Right.
the physical.
In a digital sense, I mean, you took computer science classes with us. It has like a specific hash code, essentially, that can't be copied. So you can control C and then control paste, and you have a digital version of that, but it's still going to show that the original owner or painter or whoever is a specific individual, kind of like the deed you would have to a house.
Mm-hmm.
And until you go through some sort of official pathway to change hands of the deed, you still have that name. Now, my issue with it
So
is,
what's the platform to change the deed?
I have no idea.
I
don't know.
It depends on the blockchain. Some of them are built on top of Ethereum, and you have marketplaces that connect to that blockchain to register whatever you've created on the marketplace, because there has to be a level where you can actually upload whatever you want to save and then receive, make sure that it's transferred to you as an owner, like to your address, to your wallet that accesses that specific blockchain. So it's almost like you have to go to the actual bank, so that whenever something happens in the automated clearinghouse, ACH, like the bank gives you a routing number and account number, same principle, a marketplace gives you well, they don't really give you the wallet, but they give you the ability to create the funds, and then you have your wallet, and then so on and so forth. You are now able to interact in that network in the same way banks allow you to interact in ACH. It's very,
Josh,
it's weird. It's weird.
Josh, I am kind of with you though, that I don't really believe in it, because here, like, in my opinion, here's the difference between physical artwork and digital artwork. I can go online right now and type in Mona Lisa JPEG, and then I could get a JPEG of the Mona Lisa, right? And then I could set that as like my wallpaper on my laptop or whatever. If there is a digital only piece of art that I could still get a JPEG for, that, like, I don't give a fuck if I'm the owner of that piece of artwork. If I can look at it, I'm like, it's a fully digital piece of art. Like, it's meant to be looked at and enjoyed on a computer. If I can just look at it, if I can, yeah, you see my dog in the background, but if I can just look at it, like, and not pay for it, I'm fine with it. Maybe that's just me not really understanding art in general.
I think it's the whole, like, getting to own it. You know what I mean? That's the whole appeal for it, right? Like, whoever owns the Mona Lisa has like that much swagger. I don't know what you call it. That much.
But it's like bragging rights. I mean,
exactly.
Maybe if I was a billionaire, I would care about having bragging rights for a $20 million painting. But like, as me right now, I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm paying $1,000 for a digital NFT painting.
So if it's on that, and if it's on that platform like Ethereum or whatever, like, can somebody just build the same thing on top of Bitcoin or any other of the 800 coins?
No, and I think that's like a fundamental principle of the blockchain itself is essentially like imagine the blockchain as every single computer in the world has the exact same data. So if someone were to try to like hack it and create a counterfeit, then now they've changed the code on their personal computer, but every single other computer on the network has different data. Yeah. And so the way the blockchain works, it would identify the hacker's personal computer as the odd man out, and it would say, okay, this is wrong. We need to correct this.
Yeah.
Because they've got
I think what Josh was asking though, and we'll cut the break in a second because we're getting up there and I think you need to refill these drinks and stuff. But what Josh was saying about like if another marketplace like becomes popular, like how do you get that NFT like out of there? And that's a different question. Yeah, and I don't think we have the answer to that. It's like if something like Cardano would become surpass Ethereum in terms of users and all that and decentralized finance and these NFTs, what would happen? Like, would my NFT that's on another blockchain become invaluable? I don't think so, because it's like almost like, well, if my painting was stored in one warehouse and moved around in what network, if I can just get that painting back and then put it in another place with a whole bunch of other traders and a whole nother network of like people who can protect my art, the painting itself doesn't lose the value. So it's like what network you use doesn't necessarily matter in a way.
Right.
As long as it enables you to do what you do. But let's
yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I was going to say paintings have their own codes. Warehouses have their own codes.
That's right. Let's cut the break, refill a little bit of these drinks, and I think Dan Sawyer is going to be joining us. So
what?
Yeah. All right.
He's playing tennis.
Bye. Fuck Dan.
And we are back, everybody. What's up? Had a little bit of a break. Refilled my drink. Kadari has another drink as well. Josh and Jerome, did you refill your drinks?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
No.
Awesome. Well, so we were talking about some stuff. Our friend Dan Sawyer is going to join in a second.
Yeah, but he's a late ass bitch.
Hey, look at
right
Literally
on
1 second.
Right on cue. I did not lie.
That was crazy. Literally the second you said Dan Sawyer, he hopped in the chat. But I guess he's still connecting the audio or video.
Yeah, he's probably connecting his camera. He's probably putting on,
what an idiot.
Some makeup and getting camera ready and all that. So,
yeah. Okay.
He's powdering his nose, if you know what I mean.
Things we do before
he's all
the
sweaty.
podcast.
All sweaty.
Guys, you know what I just realized that we haven't done in like months, it feels like?
What?
What's up, Dan?
What's up, boys?
Chilling in the darkness.
Hold up, Dan. Shut up for a second. I got important things I gotta say that we haven't done in months.
Yeah, shut up, Dan. Jesus.
We haven't plugged my personal YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jerome Vaz. Go on there, subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
That was funny. That was a good filler. That's like Jerome's little bit. Josh wasn't building anything today, Dan. Dan's bit is kind of like he always has like some kind of athletic event before the podcast.
I know.
Like he's playing basketball. He's playing tennis. He's golfing.
I'm an athlete, baby.
This is Dan's bit. Dan's bit is saying he is available to film the podcast, and then an hour before the podcast starts saying, hey, just kidding, I'm going to go play outside with my friends.
He's playing games.
You're just mad he has friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie are getting really good at tennis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you guys are getting married.
Why are you shrieking into the mic?
Good penis.
Am I shrieking?
You're shrieking into the mic. You're eating a bunch of
blowing
nuts.
out the level. Blowing out the levels, Dan.
Yeah, bro. Check your levels, man. Check your levels. Check your sound mixer, bro.
This is great podcast content.
Do you have one dot or two dots?
All the dots.
Are you peaking above -12 dB?
Hell no.
Is
Is that an Under Armour shirt?
So is it tennis like tennis or tennis like tennis court Flume remix?
What?
One more time.
Tennis
What
court.
did you just say?
Yeah, I think
Stop calling it
Kadari.
tennis.
Tennis.
I think Alex is the only one who got it.
Flume.
I didn't understand. Could you
No,
explain
it's
for
just-
all of the 10 listeners that didn't understand?
There's a song called Tennis Courts. It's a remix of Lord. It's Lord, right? Is it Lord?
I think it's Lord.
Yeah, and Flume does a remix, but it's talking about tennis courts, but it has nothing to do with tennis courts.
Very cool.
Like what happens on a tennis
Interesting.
court? It goes back and forth, right? What do people
Oh.
do?
It's like
What do people do in the bedroom? Yeah, back and forth.
you see both sides.
Come on, I mean,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's
But-
hot.
I
But
mean,
what
play
if you
tennis.
I
don't
don't
go
know.
back and
Is it
forth in the
hot, Dan?
bedroom? Like, what if it's always just about one person?
Then it's no good.
then it's no good. Then it's
You know
not
what I'm
tennis,
saying?
bro. Then it's not
You know what I'm
tennis.
saying?
Then
You're
you
right.
ain't
It's not
vibing.
tennis. What
Not
what is that
tennis.
sport called?
Racquetball.
Yeah, it's called a racquetball.
What?
Indoor
I-
tennis.
I play a lot of racquetball. I'll tell you that.
Dan makes-
okay then.
Dan makes a lot of racket
Mhm.
when he's playing tennis.
That's funny.
I'm playing racquetball.
Dan, just to fill you in, so first half of the podcast, we were talking a little bit about COVID and vaccines, and then we jumped into the NFT conversation, but not about Top Shot. We were just talking, I think maybe higher level of how a few other things kind of work. But all that is to say, did you have anything on your mind, on your heart today that you wanted to share with the fam?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Top
Got
Shot's
any
crap.
content of your own?
Top Shot's a bust, I think. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
it's all a bust.
But okay, no, like how did your concert go on Saturday? Or not concert, but your
Our thing.
your gig.
It was pretty bad because it rained all day.
Damn.
But, it was a good rehearsal. Get back out there.
Where'd y'all play?
In the new courtyard at the Student Union.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many people?
How'd you
were
get a gig there?
11.
Maybe more than 11, but less than 12.
So 11 and
They just
And
like
I-
choked.
11,
Choked
11
right
and
now.
Jerome.
11 and a pregnant lady. No,
It
10 and a pregnant lady.
was all right. I
I'm-
got to play my new guitar, so that
I'm
was
pretty
fun.
pretty lost right now. Did you go to any
So
restaurants
the
or
Gibson.
anything?
No, it was the shortest trip ever. We played and loaded up and went home.
Nice.
Damn.
It's a lot of driving. You probably
Yeah.
drove more than you played.
It felt weird. Oh, we drove way more than we played, but it was weird being on campus. Like it was the first time I really felt like disconnected from it.
Wow.
Pretty sad.
Here's your ASMR episode, Josh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Dan
bring
eating
it. Give us some
whatever the fuck.
ASMR.
He's literally doing it. He's eating
Yeah, no, I can hear it.
granola.
He
some
is
shit.
eating.
So-
That's right.
We all hear you're chewing, Dan. Thanks.
For
what
context,
exactly is
I'm muted.
ASMR?
What exactly is this podcast?
I don't know.
Just
Some
venting.
questions are best left unanswered.
The context for Daniel again. So what happened was Josh enters the podcast. He's laying down. He's got a blanket over him, and he's got a beer. He's got his headphones, and he's in peace. He's like that kind of almost. He had his eyes open, and
Yeah.
and we're just wondering why he's so comfortable. And then Alex proposes that ASMR. But we needed you, Dan, to come here and talk to Josh into his ear and tell him sweet nothings.
And chew the
And basically,
granola.
and just
Oh, he's
make
done
mouth,
plenty.
make mouth noises.
All right, but moving on to next topics. Here's another one I wrote down for today.
Jerome's so
I'm
tired
the
of
one
his
that
word.
I'm the one that keeps us on track.
No
No, the
tangents.
next one that I
Controller.
had written down today was, did you guys see that there is another Apple event coming up?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't care.
You don't want to talk about Apple?
No,
Okay,
fuck
fuck
Yeah,
Apple.
no,
Let
no, we
me-
could talk about it, dude. So I ordered.
No. Jerome has topics. Jerome's got a list.
I
What
ordered a
about Jerome?
replacement, and I cracked the back of my screen.
Ooh.
Whoa, dude.
So I got to
why'd you
replace
do
it again.
that?
dude. So I was in the home gym in the garage, and I had just like I was at the end of the workout. My hands were shaky as hell because like it was just I was done, and I had it in my hands, and my fingers just let go, and it fell on the ground. But the front is fine. The front of this phone is fine. It's just the back. So
Do you have the Apple
the
Care?
back is also
Yeah.
glass, right?
yeah, it is. This is not the newer one though, so I don't know if it's glass. It's a good material, but it betrayed me again.
Just put a case on it. You'll never know.
It's true. It's true, but I don't like the cases. That's why I didn't have a case in the first place. So
Interesting. Here is another topic I had to move
All right.
on to the next one. So I saw something earlier about Jake Paul and boxing and whatever, because apparently Jake Paul is a boxer now. And we've talked about Jake Paul before on this podcast.
Somebody was going to fight
We
him.
talked about Logan.
Was it Logan?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We talked about
it was.
Logan.
All right.
They're
Okay.
the same person.
So here's my question to you guys. If you could fight any like YouTuber, famous person in a boxing match right now for clout and for just views, who would it be? Alex, you've got your hand raised. I'm gonna let you go.
I'm gonna say either Rice Gum because he's awful, or PewDiePie because he's cool.
I don't know who that is.
Who
Who's Rice
I've
Gum?
heard of Rice Gum before. Why do you want to fight Rice Gum?
Because he's Asian Jake Paul.
Whoa, you want to fight Asians?
That's a hate
Dude.
crime, Alex.
I just want to say, like, he's just an
bad
awful
time
person.
to say that, man.
He
Bad
is
time
an
to say that.
Awful person.
You do know that Asian hate crime is on the rise right now.
Yeah, but Alex is technically from
Asian.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
And from what we've heard, certain Asians are persecuting Middle Easterns.
Same.
I mean,
just depends
fair,
on
that's
what
fair.
you're looking at. Just depends on. So that's your answer, Alex. Dan, do
I
you
think
have
so.
one?
Rice Gum.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
eating.
your second one was PewDiePie. I'd like to dissect that one as well. Why do you want to fight PewDiePie?
I have no idea who any of
because
these people are.
That was
He's
pretty
super
self-evident.
super famous, super cool, but I think it would give me a lot of clout.
Jerome
Beating
would
up a
win
super
for the
famous,
clout.
well-liked, cool guy.
No,
Do you think you would win either of those fights?
I've never been in a fight, like an actual fight.
But
So
do
I
you
don't
think you would okay, sorry, not the fight, but a boxing match. You could play like Floyd. You could play like Floyd Mayweather where you're not going for the knockout, you're just going for points.
I'm more of a heavy hitter. I don't think I could just go for the points. You know what I mean?
I'm so lost in your answers, man. You're saying that
Alex
you've never
is,
been in a fight, but you're a heavy hitter.
Alex is a
what's
whose
going
line
on
is
here?
it anyway boxer.
I don't
Hey,
know what
Josh,
that means.
who are you trying to fight?
I don't know. Probably who's the MMA boxer? Like not Conor McGregor. Who did Conor just fight to beat him?
Oh, Khabib?
Yeah, I want to fight him. I think I'd fuck him up.
Why?
Sheesh.
He
I'd
would
kick his ass.
absolutely wreck your ass.
I love that
Why are you
answer.
picking an actual fighter?
No, I would destroy him.
I
He
give
wouldn't
you
have a
the
chance.
option to pick anyone in the world, and you pick an actual MMA fighter.
I think it'd be an
Right.
honor to get like just your ass kicked by somebody of like
How
that.
That
Yeah.
and then Dylan Boggs. I want to fight him too.
Dylan Boss, like
You gotta
our
get
friend
him-
from college.
Gotta get
Yeah.
him YouTube famous first.
no.
Yeah, shout out
no.
Dylan. Sorry for name dropping you, my guy.
He doesn't watch this.
Yeah, but he'll eventually. Somebody will.
Maybe
it'll-
one
it'll
day.
go. Dan, who
He's
do you
off-
got?
He's off the grid. I would fight Badlands. The
Who's
big
that?
black dude
Badlands.
the big black dude that like chugs Gatorades and stuff. Look him
I
up.
haven't seen it. We
Oh,
need to
yeah,
find these
yeah,
accounts
yeah.
and put them in the. I need to put those on the YouTube channel or something.
He-
We'll
no one
add
has said
them.
no one has said Jerome Boz yet.
Yeah, wasn't trying to fight
I thought we
me.
were fighting famous YouTubers.
Man, fuck you. I got I got 801 subscribers now.
Sheesh.
YouTube.com/Jerome Vaz.
Man, that
You
thing's
don't want to fight
bumping,
Jerome. He's
bro.
got the reach.
Once
Jerome
you hit
has
that
like a-
1K,
I got the reach, dude. I got stupid long arms. You want to see? You want to see?
Jerome,
Look, when I stand up, I want everyone at home to try this right now. When you stand
On
up,
tuck.
can
Jump
you
tuck.
touch your
Up tuck.
kneecaps while standing up straight?
you're kind of
Can't
bending
you
your
touch
back.
Okay. Here, my middle finger is touching my kneecap right now. No bend.
I don't.
No bend.
You would
Can you
not
touch
be
my-
able to pass. You would not be able to pass
Most-
any clothing
I'm saying-
standards in high school.
Most people, their pocket or their arms end like
Whoa.
right here, mid.
Yeah, I'm
Jerome
nowhere
likes
near.
the short skirts.
Nah,
I'm nowhere near my knee.
I'm like laying down and I'm by my thigh.
bro.
Damn, Jerome. So like, you should have been like, I don't know, like
Listen,
goalkeeper,
I
There's a
did play
picture of
goalkeeper.
Jerome.
something with, or something that requires.
Yeah. And see, so there's a picture on my Instagram of me at the beach where my arm
Okay.
looks just stupid long. I'll send it to you, and you gotta repost it on the Nonsense Brewery Instagram.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
like it's stupid long. I like he, for example, right? I'm 5'6". I'm a short motherfucker, but my wingspan,
Short kings,
is-
bro. Short kings.
but my wingspan from tip to tip is 6'1",
Which is the same as mine.
Tip to tip.
which is the same as Josh's, and Josh is 6 feet tall. So
It's just like, damn, boy.
I got that reach. I'm ready to smack
What do you do?
him.
What do you do with that reach, bro?
I mean,
bro.
not shit.
You box.
Damn, bro, what you gonna do with
Box.
that reach from tip to tip?
I look like a
Damn.
fucking idiot. That's what I look like.
Damn.
I can,
Wait, so who? No, okay. This applies. Who you fighting? Who you fighting?
Me?
Because now you got that
Oh.
reach. So who you
Dude,
fighting?
I'm fighting Kevin Hart. I'm fighting
That's
Kevin
fair fight.
motherfucking Hart.
That actually
That's a
fits.
fair fight.
That actually
He's
fits.
short.
Kick your
He's
ass.
shorter than me. He's big, but
He's
I
fit,
think
bro. He's fit.
he's
Like,
big. He's big, but I think he's super famous. So a lot of people would tune in. And
Who's the most
He's-
famous person?
he's shorter than
Jerome
me,
could
and I got the
actually
reach.
Win,
I got the
like,
reach on him.
beat in a fight. Like I was
Win?
trying to think. Like Oprah would kick Jerome's ass. Let's
I
say.
mean-
Let's be
Oprah,
honest.
no, she's too big. She's too big.
That's what I'm saying. She's out of your weight class.
Freddie
She's
from
throwing you around.
iCarly.
Freddie
In the good.
in the first.
Ellen
Oh,
DeGeneres.
dude, have you
Not
seen him
Chris Caesar.
recently? No, have you seen him recently? He's huge now, dude.
Jerome could beat up Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen
I
DeGeneres.
don't know, dude.
She might have
Nah.
like secret strength.
She's probably got
Let me
like some
think, let me
jujitsu, MMA kind of like belt, like, entry level, but still enough to kick like an average person's.
She had to keep.
Oh,
those
I got
interns
one.
in line.
Dev Patel, the star of Slumdog Millionaire.
Pretty
I think
good.
I got
Pretty good.
his ass in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I
I
know.
think I could get his ass in a fight.
Yeah.
We'll just start.
Uh,
we'll start lifting weights just to make sure that the punch lands with like.
Tiger Woods, I think I could get
Jimmy
him.
Kimmel.
Yeah, because he's incapacitated
Yeah,
right now.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. I think I could
Just
get Tiger
Ryan
Woods in a fight.
Seacrest.
Good lord. Y'all wanna
what's-
go into
what's
last call?
What's the host of The Bachelor? What's his name? I think I
Chris-
could fight him.
Ryan
Chris
Seacrest.
Nah, it's not
Harrison.
that.
Chris Harrison. Chris
Chris
Harrison. That's the one.
Harrison.
I think I could fight
Chris
him. and win.
Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
No, Chris Harrison.
I could
Harrison.
fight
think I
all the contestants on The Bachelor.
Now we don't have to go to the last call yet. Kader, do you have to
wait,
go,
hold
bro?
on. As in like the
Well, it's
females.
it's
Yeah.
been running. It's been running. We've been running.
Has everyone answered the question?
And CISO hasn't.
Nah. I don't want to fight anybody, guys.
He's a lover,
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
a
but
fighter.
you have
He
to
is a
pick.
lover.
Nah,
If you have
know
Taylor
who, which channel I like a lot. So if you remember,
Ariana Grande.
Stevie Emerson had a channel and they changed it to Slappers Only on like I don't know if you've seen it, but like all of the stuff's funny. Like I think the fight would just be like if it's a legit fight. I mean, I think I can't tell. The dude's probably is like bigger, but if it was like a comedic kind of like funny, like the shows are hilarious. So that's why I'd fight him because as Jerome's mentioned like the clout and all that,
Okay.
and I think it'd be entertaining.
I'm surprised no one said Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Nobody's trying to get hit like that, dude.
I'll kick his ass
I
too.
would literally die.
Oh my god,
If I want to die,
Josh.
I want to fight him. I want to fight him and Khabib at the same time, or whatever.
Josh, I wish I had your confidence, man. You've got confidence out the ass.
Nah, he's just not standing in front of them. So
He's got nothing to show for it.
Ooh.
I'll walk up to the Rock and I'll slap him in the face.
Ooh.
He'll break you in half.
yeah, man.
I still remember
Probably
that
just
time.
like look with that look that he does in his face. He just like opens up his eyes. You're done. You're done at that
Listen,
point. Yeah, Kadari's doing
I'll
it.
slap him and I'll be like, Jumanji sucked.
I don't think he'll be mad at that, bro.
I believe it.
He'll be mad
Believe
at
it.
The first one was better, bitch.
There was a time. There was a time in college when we were downstairs in
Take the Tooth Fairy
in
2 already.
in the basement of Hess Hall, and it was me, Josh, and I can't remember if Cody was there or not, but we were waiting on Dan to get there. And Josh goes and hides in the corner, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He said, "When Dan walks in, I'm gonna kiss him on the mouth." And I don't know why that reminded me of that, but it's so unapologetically serious about every he says.
I don't even know how this has to do with it. Is this just about Josh's certainty of doing things? Is this your point?
Just with the, I don't know, just the confidence that his voice displays in the shit that he says. Because I was like, oh shit, Josh is gonna kiss Dan on the mouth, and then Dan walked in, and then he didn't do it. But I was just like, damn,
he doesn't
it's about to
follow
go.
through on anything. He's a coward.
You did. He did
I
try,
tried.
and Dan pushed him away because he's a homophobe.
He was like,
But you know,
wow.
to each his own.
We were playing gay chicken, and Josh lost.
Wow.
No, we did. That's not what happened at all.
I don't remember this.
Oh, this shit is getting too
Stink
deep.
bug in my room.
Listen, dude, if you guys played gay chicken, I think Josh would win.
I know he would.
Because I think he would for certain kiss.
Dan won't even hold my hand in public.
I will sometimes.
No, you won't.
Like I'm the bad guy for not wanting to hold your hand in public.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. You're a bad friend.
Wow.
Your friends.
Sometimes.
Well, guys, I've officially run out of topics. I only
that was
had
the
about
last one?
4. Like 2 of them were NFTs and Bitcoin,
Nah, we're done.
and then another one was the J&J vaccine. So we kind of organically covered all those without me having my list. So yes,
Hell yeah.
I'm out of options.
Anybody
Alex,
have
give me
anything
a-
else?
I don't. I really don't.
Give me a last call, Alex.
Last call. You want me to start off the round?
Sure, bro.
That's just
Take your vacation time. Make sure you use your vacation days.
Fuck, I need to do that.
Have you done it?
I do.
You work a lot.
I haven't
I don't
taken
have any.
I haven't taken any vacation, bro, in a minute. It's been like 5 months.
Every day's a vacation for me.
Damn. Honestly,
Okay.
I just need to post up by a beach
Yes.
and I'll work from the beach. Like I think that's all I need. I just need to change the scenery. If anybody's trying to post up by the beach remotely, let's do it. A week or 2.
It's tempting.
Split costs. What's stopping us? What's really stopping
Freaking go.
us? Let's do it.
Pretty much
May
nothing.
May 21st. Be on the lake.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Josh,
Okay.
what's your last call?
I would say with these NFTs and crypto stuff, be careful because they only inherently have value while everyone agrees they have value. And
Yeah,
like
I agree.
like a dollar Bitcoin is the only one I would say is like getting relatively stable and generally accepted. But the rest are still very unstable. And so just be prepared to lose any money you put into that stuff.
Yep.
Pi coin to the moon.
Like
High coin. Hell yeah.
Hi.
Hell yeah. If you want to join our Pi network, let me know. Don't tell Enciso or Dan Sawyer or Kadiri. Let me know, and I'll let you into the Pi network.
I need that bonus. My last call is buy something nice for yourself.
For yourself? Why? Why do you say that?
Yourself.
Have you bought something nice for yourself recently?
Treat yourself.
That gives
Tax money?
Yeah, I bought a new guitar and I enjoyed it.
Did you really?
Felt good.
Is it that one on the wall?
Oh.
No, that's my old one.
Okay.
his old.
What'd
new
you buy
one.
that with? Your tax money or your stimulus
The
money?
stimmy, I didn't get a refund.
You didn't get a refund?
No, because I made so much on stocks. I had to pay tax on that.
Damn, this boy rolling in that cash.
I say that like it was millions of dollars, like a couple thousand. So I owed a couple hundred on it.
Ooh.
Damn, son.
Oh.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Okay, my last call on the opposite side of the spectrum is take your significant other out on a nice date.
That was going to be my next one.
Oh well, I will do that this week.
Buy them dinner somewhere nice. It's Barb's birthday this week, so we've been kind of like not necessarily going out for dinner because COVID, but we've been getting like takeout, like cheap takeout, and I'm planning on like a more expensive, like fancy dinner as it gets closer to her weekend, and I'm excited for it because I love food. So I think everyone should, if you have a significant other, take them out on a nice dinner. If you don't have a significant other, take yourself out on a nice dinner.
Take your bro.
Dude,
why would I buy her dinner if she's just going to be hungry again?
God, why do you got to yell at us?
What?
I need to adjust my levels. Dinner, terrible investment.
What are you talking about? We went to this place called the Capitol Grill, a couple months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, I found out that it was like a chain type place, which I didn't realize because it was stupid expensive. Like I'm talking like $50 steaks expensive, but they also had some fantastic drinks, like their mojito. Ooh, it was good.
Top notch.
0% return on investment.
Anybody's last call?
Enjoyment.
Who's next? Who's next?
I'm gonna close this out.
If you think about it,
what do you got, Josh? Did you have something? One more thing?
like if you think about it, when you buy an ice cream cone, it makes you poorer, makes you fatter. It's all bad. Or I agree, Dan. It's a bad investment.
It does taste good though.
It does taste good.
It do taste good though.
Here's my last call. I don't have any other. I have no recommendations right now. All I'm gonna say is next topic we talk about. I'm very curious about date ideas because I wanted to ask you all about when's the last time y'all went on like a picnic or some kind of like outdoorsy kind of adventure with a female. Obviously, you all have significant others, so I was gonna pull the gentlemen who are dating.
Okay.
Anyway, that's a to do for next episode. Let them marinate. Maybe an action item for the weekend.
Why are you asking for date ideas?
Because you were talking about.
Is there something
birthdays.
We need to know? Is there
bro.
something we need to know other than that? No.
Nah.
All will be revealed next week.
Okay.
We can.
Do you hear that, everybody? Everyone that's listening right now, you heard it here first. And CISO has a big announcement next week.
Tune
That's
in.
gonna be funny, and there's gonna be no announcement. So please prepare to be disappointed.
Can I take you on a date this week?
We hope.
Me?
Do I?
You need to get mulch and blender.
Yeah.
Let me.
Wow,
I love
Alex,
it. We're inspiring the people
closure.
right now. This is excellent work, people. Okay, I'm gonna close this out. We hope we hope you enjoyed what you were sipping on. It's an excellent week. Enjoy it. Love seeing you guys. Salud.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye.